what do you look for in a good investment opportunity? What are some characteristics of good investment opportunities?
So we look for is basically three areas. The first area is around product differentiation and customer validation. So the offering that you have could be a product or a service. A product is, of course, something you buy, like Microsoft software, and a service would be something like Amazon or Facebook. You don't actually, you buy other things, but you don't buy pieces of Amazon or pieces of Facebook. So you could be a product or a service. And the first thing is that it's got to be differentiated. It's got to be different from whatever else is in the market because you're expecting people to pay for that. So there's got to be some value to the customer. So, and different can come in many different ways. It's, one way to be different is to be easier to use than competitors. Or maybe there's a special channel, maybe easier to sell than competitors. Or another way is that the product, the people who are starting the product have some special knowledge of some industry, some insight, that then they can turn around and revolutionize that industry. Or the fourth way is to have some deep domain knowledge on, like, in terms of algorithms. Maybe there's some super duper algorithm that you know, some way of calculating something either faster or better or more accurately than other people. And those are different ways you can differentiate your product or service. The other thing comes with that is validation. What proof do you have that customers will pay for this? And if they will pay, how much will they pay? And if you know that you have customers that will pay, how much they pay, how much is it going to cost you to acquire those customers? And those three things are very, very important to kind of give you validation on how neat your idea is or how differentiated it is. So that's the first area. The second area is around relationships. So an investment, if I make an investment in a company, I'm making an investment that I'm going to be with that company for 5 to 7 years. So it's a long time. So it's really important that the founders and the investors get along because it's a long-term commitment on both sides. The other part is we're looking for people who have a very clear vision of what they want to do, but they also have to be flexible because things change over time. New competitors come in, the market changes, so you have to be able to listen. You have to listen to the market, listen to your investors, listen to your customers. And so it's the difference between being stubborn and being determined. We're looking for people who are determined rather than stubborn. So that's kind of on the relationship side. And the one other thing on the relationship is we're gonna play one meeting today, the first meeting. But the fact that there's a first meeting implies that there are several meetings after that. And in some investments, we get to know the company for a period of months, maybe a year. In some, it's shorter, maybe it's a couple of months. And on that time frame, one way to build a relationship is to show that your company is moving forward. It's progressing, it's hitting its milestones. So you have milestones and you continue to hit them during the time that we meet. And then the other part is knowledge. And that's a very important thing because when we look at the team, is the team a good fit for this product or this industry? Does the team have really good understanding of the competitors, the market? Do they know what other dynamics are happening in their market? And lastly does the team have a really good handle on the company itself? What are do they know the finances? Do they know the different options for sales models? Do they understand the levers on marketing and sales and how can they trade those off and how to do the spending? So those come under knowledge. So those are the three areas. Product differentiation and validation, relationships, and then knowledge. Those are the three key things that we look at.